All right, last but not least, air signs, Gemini, Libras, and Aquariuses, at least for today. I am recording November 2nd, 2025, Dia de Muertos at 10 p.m. So, but whenever this reading pops up on your algorithm, that's when you are meant to see this. So yeah, it's going to be for all of my Gemini, Libras, and Aquariuses, which y'all need to know, need to be aware of for the remainder of Scorpio season through Sagittarius season. So you guys get the King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius says you guys are here either in your masculine energy or you're just here in your reading. The Three of Pentacles and the Star card. So strong Aquarius, Capricorn energy here. Someone could be an Aquarius, Capricorn cusper, meaning you were born in the beginning dates of Aquarius season or the end dates of Capricorn. So some of you want to work something out with someone that either you betrayed or they betrayed you around 10 weeks ago, 10 days ago. Gemini energy, or this is you, Gemini. And this could have been done out of arrogance, or this person feels like you did this with a one-night stand here. You were just being arrogant and reckless, or somebody feels like you stepped out on them. Somebody feels like you stepped out on them with somebody at work. A possible Sagittarius, strong Sagittarius right there. And you're about to get a message about this. Or some of you, you're going to get a message. Hey, I'm doing a reading. You all are way too loud. Or maybe you're going to be telling someone that they're way too loud. Or you're going to get a message, a noise complaint. Be mindful about that, air signs. Respect your neighbors. Respect the noise complaint laws. If it's, hey, no more noise past 11, no more noise past 11. Someone really does not want you to get this message. Shh. Okay, moving on. We're just going to have to work with it. You're going to have to find your center, air signs. You're going to have to quiet your mind. Find a way that you need to be extremely quiet and focus yourself. Work through the noise. Put your blinders on. Okay, so what else is going on that you're going to be healing? Your finances. So something must have been going on in your household that you're going to have to repair here. And you're not feeling it. One moment. Okay, I already added these voice adjustments to reduce the background noise. We'll see how that works. But you're going to have to heal something with someone that you were not happy with. You could have had a fallout with someone, a fire sign, an Aries, a Virgo, or a Capricorn. Why? Because of some bad news involving a Sag, a Pisces, or a Virgo, or a family unit here. Air signs, take that however it resonates. Something just went downhill completely, and this is really frustrating. This is going to come back full circle around Sagittarius season. You could have fought with a Sag, a Leo, or a Capricorn. So sorry about that, air signs. Like, I don't know what's going on that with lately, like the more she hears me recording, the louder she wants to get. So maybe someone's trying to really stop you from speaking your truth at a workplace here. A possible earth sign. Why? Because this person has a lot of secrets to keep, and if they were to be revealed, they were to get the book thrown at them and be revealed as a corrupt boss, whether male or female. And you're not going to be sad about having to cut somebody out, a possible Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius. Why? Because they were just trying to dim your light here, trying to cause problems between you and a Taurus, Libra, Cancer, a possible water sign, or get in the way of your finances. This is someone that was trying to put you in your feelings so that you would not get anything but 10-10 on the clock. As I say this, you could be closing out a cycle with this person because they were trying to sabotage you from reaching wish fulfillment here. Somebody could have lied about what it was they were doing, or you could have lied about why you were leaving a fire sign, and this person could have clocked it and been like, you're leaving me for somebody else, and they were like, no, or you were like, no, but you've been caught, Aquarius. Just be honest. They'll respect you more for it. and something did not work out with this person. So if you left a fire sign for a water sign and you expect this Sag or this Leo to want to take you back, no, it's not going to happen, or vice versa. No. October 11th could have been significant because somebody feels that you're very emotionally manipulative, or you feel like this air sign or water sign, fire, take that however it resonates, is emotionally manipulative, and this is just not something you're willing to fight for, or this is just someone that's not willing to fight themselves for you. Like, they don't even want to argue with you. Like, if you're going to text this Leo or this Scorpio, like, hey, I've been thinking about you, they're not even going to respond to you. They're going to leave you on red. Confirmation. You might even try to travel by them, but Spirit is saying to let that go because that's not going to work in your favor. It's going to make you look desperate and stupid. And if you want a peaceful life, you're just going to have to remain out of sight, out of mind in order for this person to move forward, or for you to move forward. Sometimes you're not going to get closure with certain situations, and that's okay. But you keep focusing on this tower that you had with this person over a Pisces, or over an offer that was not working out. And it's because you were being greedy and this person clocked it, or this person was being greedy and you clocked it, and you're just like, I don't think so, Gemini. And you made a judgment call on this Libra, and you decided to let this person go around Gemini season or Capricorn season, or this is something that you're going to feel called to do this winter. Take that however it resonates. You could be breaking up with someone around Cancer season, or you did already, and you're going to have a new cycle around the 21st with a job, but Spirit is advising that you keep it hidden. So we are still in that Scorpio season, so everything has to be occult and, secretive and hidden. Scorpio does not like to be seen here. And you could have been having a lot of issues romantically with a Libra, a Gemini, or a Leo here. And that was because of you trying to manifest something elsewhere, Aquarius, with a water sign. You can't be throwing out energy being like, I want this to work with this person, while having someone else in the wings here and expecting that energy to flow there. It's counterintuitive, and it's just you're spreading yourself too thin also. And you're blocking yourself from your own blessings, if that makes sense. I'm hearing a lot of cops here, but Jesus Christ, what's going on? But Spirit is advising that you slow down here and really realign your focus. Really ask yourself, do I really want this person because I genuinely care or love them, or do I want them because I want to be like Napoleon the Conqueror? Take that however that resonates, air signs. But you're being divinely protected against a corrupt fire sign, a strong Aries here. Why? Because they want to put you in the poorhouse and sabotage your opportunities. They don't want you to be this King of Pentacles. They want you to be losing sleep here and lose all hope. They want to bully you and see you in the poorhouse, air signs, whoever this Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Cups is, or someone's really trying to break your relationship up between you and an earth sign. They don't want you to prosper. Or someone's just going to expose that you were between three women. And maybe some of you were, maybe some of you weren't. Take that however it resonates. So you're going to find out that somebody was really like John Tuckering at Must Die up in here. And you're like, I don't know, you're not going to add me to the crew. I'm not part of the roster. So maybe someone did not want to be a part of the roster here, and they still got added to it. And they were like, what did I say? Hey. And rightfully so, you had every right to be mad. If you don't want to be on the roster and they still were like, no, I promise. And they put you on the roster anyway, yeah, be mad. Yeah, like this is someone you're like, this person or you, air sign, this Leo, this Gemini, this Libra, Aquarius, they're not even going to argue with you. They're not going to entertain the message, or you yourself, cross watcher, they're not going to entertain it. Like you're not going to entertain it. You're just going to be like, no, like this is not a hill I'm willing to fight for or die on. Confirmation. As soon as they message you, or if you see this person out in public, you're just going to be like, no, I'm out. Like you might spot them before they spot you by the next time there's a crescent moon, and you might be going out for some copitas with a Pisces, and you're going to be like, no, we're leaving. We are leaving. Ain't no way. Others of you, somebody wanted you to be their lover and clown you, and you were like, I'm not going to play the fool. So you took your cup and left elsewhere. For others of you, I see a Scorpio or a Leo wanting to spin the block. They're like, I got nothing to offer but my love. And you're just going to be like, oh, no, out. Others of you are being advised to not accept gifts from a Gemini, a Taurus, or an Aries because they want to separate you and your person. This could be somebody in your family or theirs, air signs. They live at a distance from you. They could live near a lake, a pond, or a body of water. Just like Pisces, you're being asked to cut back on sugars. Stop spending your money on extras and tus chicles. You need to save. Make a list of what is a need and a desire. Get a budget book or be like, I want to be able to have this amount of money to go to this trip, blah, 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 blah. Eyes on the prize. October 16th could be significant. That's Libra season. That could be your birthday or somebody else's. Yeah, someone's trying to have a one-nighter with you, or they might want to offer you money for that at a hotel. Be like, what the hell do I look like to you? Hell no. But this is someone that's doing that to try to siphon you schmexually. That's how men, I hate that I have to speak like that, but that's how men siphon women here, air signs. So don't do it. Don't fall for it. Others of you, someone's trying to set you up to hook up with someone so they can gossip about you, about you. Possible Aquarius, a Leo, a Virgo. They're trying to expose you and get you in trouble with a Taurus, a Leo, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But it's not going to happen. These people got other heartbreaks to worry about and burdens coming in. Like, these people need to worry about all the all the heartache they're going to go through this Sagittarius season. Whoever came up against you, this Virgo, this Sag, this Queen of Wands, this older person, or this person that dresses like an old lady, take that however it resonates. They are going to be these three amigos, because they wanted you in this water sign to fall out, are going to be exposed for the vile villains they are. And they did this over a man, because a man just wouldn't invest in them, or because you yourself, masculine, this isn't masculine, you don't want to invest in these people because you're like, I got a lot to lose. I'm in love with this Leo, or I'm in love with this Cancer. Ain't no way I want to grow old with them. I'm hearing the wedding singer. You are going to be moving to calmer waters with this person. Divine justice will be served, but you yourself have to be willing to balance things out. Like, if you really want this person to have you and take you seriously, my King of Swords masculine, you got to cut out the hoes. You got to cut out the bullshit. You got to cut out the rosters. You think a Leo's going to want to put up with you when you have hoes? No. You think a Divine Feminine's going to want to put up with you when there's a bunch of other bitches waiting in the wings? No. No disrespect, ladies. But it's just, I got to get a message through. But I'm channeling because I'm fasted. But no, like, this is someone that either you betrayed them, or they feel that way strongly, or they betrayed you. And you're going to come in slowly to be like, I really want to work things out with you, or they really want to work things out with you. But this person isn't receptive because they got to balance a lot of things out for themselves. They themselves are working on their shadows. This Scorpio, this Capricorn, this Libra. They could be out of state, out of town. Like, you might message them and they're going to be out of town, out of state. And you're going to be like, oh, okay. You yourself, you might hear that a Taurus, a Capricorn, or a Gemini got arrested because they were doing things they weren't supposed to be doing. For others of you, someone's trying to manifest you to either go to spiritual jail or be in jail for real. Pray against that. This could be an Aquarius, a Virgo, or someone you have blocked off social media. The World card is all the fixed signs: Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo. Because you refuse to fight and argue with them. You're like, there is no point. You like to roll in the mud because you're a pig. And I'm not going to. It's a metaphor. Or maybe you called this person a pig and they were like, they got mad. I heard just the pig squealing. And they want to sabotage you. This is someone that does not want to see you move forward. They want to cause endings to your finances, air signs, through gossip. And they're spying on you. This is someone that could be sending an Aries, a Cancer, a Capricorn to monitor you to see if their slander has been working, and it's not. You're still sitting there in your Queen of Thrones, Queen of the Empress, like your Empress vibe. Someone's going to get exposed. A possible Pisces, a Scorpio, a Pisces for being sneaky. And it's going to make you really sad here, air signs. You're going to be like, but why would you be this way? Like, what was the reason? What was the reason? You're going to be like, Cardi B, what was the reason? Or you're going to be really upset that this person knew somebody was doing evil and wishing ill upon your vehicle, and that they just let this happen idly. What was I saying? The truth unveiled. And it's going to really upset you, air signs. This is someone that's a groupie. They act like they like you and they're copying you. This is someone that could try to destiny energy drainer. They want to destiny swap with you. On my Patreon, I'm going to talk about how like you can siphon people back and stuff. This is long distance. This is someone that's really close to you. They hate that you're very creative, you're positive. They could have Leo in their chart, or they could have a very strong 5th house. Leos rule the 5th house. You might have to go off grid. This is someone that could have tried witchcraft on you and it backfired. Because they are upset that you have a beautiful marriage. This could be a Leo and a Scorpio that are married. Or this is about a Leo and a Scorpio. Or you have Leo Scorpio in your chart. But someone's really trying to cause an ending for you, air signs. And no, you ain't having it. Some of you I shouldn't even have been giving you this fucking lecture about drinking and driving. We shouldn't. I think we should not be like, I really hope that law is for real, that any DWI is now a felony. I really hope that's for real, because I was hit by a drunk driver in 2012 and I wasn't doing anything wrong. And that's what pisses me off about drunk drivers. They always hit innocent people. It's never a drunk driver hits another drunk driver. It's always they hit somebody that wasn't doing anything fucking wrong. I was on my way home from Toys R Us during holiday season, December 1st. I didn't do shit. Some stupid Lobo, I think that's a Chevy, hit me when like the highway was already finishing going southbound on I-35 in Laredo. And rather than fucking stopping, this piece of shit drove all the way to Mexico, and I had to get stitches on my eyebrow because part of my face fell off. Okay. And I didn't do anything wrong. I was just coming home from work, and I would remember I left at 3 a.m. and I had to go back at 9 a.m. to open. And I was in shock when the paramedic was there. Maybe some of your paramedics was there to cut my pants. I was pissed because I was like, dude, I have to go to work tomorrow. He's like, ma'am, you're not going anywhere once that shock wears off. But I was like, Kate, get my backpack and my purse because I'm going to finish my associate's degree come hell or high water. And he was like, okay, fine, whatever. And I did. Manqueando. But you shouldn't be drinking and driving, air signs. You really shouldn't, because it's always like an innocent person siempre se la lleva for whatever fucking reason, unfortunately. Sí o no? Sí o no? But someone just wants to do stuff for attention. Beware of a redhead. They act like they're spiritual, and then like they're all woo-woo and shit, but no, they're not. They're not. They could be parte of the LGBT. Redhead. But this is someone that's, maybe they're a machuki. Maybe you married a machuki and you're going to find out. But they're not very impressed with you, or you really want to impress a brunette here and they're like, "Que es pinche vato." This person's going to keep ignoring you because they feel like they're too grown for your bullshit. They're loving on themselves. You need to love on yourself too. Or focus on the way you communicate with this person. And by stalking them it's not gonna work, air signs. You gotta use your words. Or cross watcher, you gotta use your words with air signs. Closed mouths do not get fed. The truth is gonna piss you off, but it's gonna set you free. Hui. I'm hearing I'll play the villain in your life. So someone is like, you're the bad guy. You're all the está bueno. And you're like, está bueno. Sí. Yo siempre fui el malo y la mala. Y tú siempre el bueno y la buena. Ya cállate la boca. For lack of a better word. For my non-bilinguals, it's yes. I was always the bad guy and you never did anything wrong. Okay. Now shut up. Cry me a river, build a bridge, and then get over it. I haven't heard that forever, but that's the attitude you're having. Boo-hoo-hoo. Cry me a river, build a bridge, and then get over it. Okay? Marsha. Damn, air signs. You guys are like, I ain't got time to play whatsoever. Bessie's on Harley. Okay. Yeah, but you're finally going to see what's been a money blockage, and you're going to move past that. But you want to give an emotional outpour to a Queen of Cups and a Queen of Wands. Pick one. No seas mamón. Someone just laughed. Like, oh my gosh, Claire. But la verdad, like, oh my gosh. Like, you're lucky you're not my son. Because if you were my son bringing different girls to my house, I'd be calling them purposely by a different name. And then I'd be whooping your ass. Because you ain't going to be treating my house like a hotel motel. Chenaco. Estúpido. Or you're going to tell a Queen of Cups or a Queen of Wands a truth about what really happened, and they're going to make a decision to either accept or not. It's up to you. You're going to have to confess about cheating. Some of you are addicted to cheating, air signs, the masculines, and you got to go talk to somebody about that shit. That's not normal. Maybe because your dad was always cheating on your mama and you never saw your dad and your mommy together. So, like, how, cómo, mijo? ¿Cómo vas a hacer tu matrimonio funcionar? ¿Cómo? Si no te respetas ni tú. I remember there's an air sign that finally realized that I was impersonating Mama Melanito, and they were just like, no. I'm like, bro, it's me. I'm a Swiss Army knife. I'm a Leo, baby. I'm the best. Duh. Just kidding. Or someone's like, oh, tómate un sape. Ya estufas. But, if you're trying to manifest something new with this person, it doesn't matter how much money you give them. They're not going for it. Like, you're really gonna have to work on yourself. Like, because they could have put like a coded goal that was like, hey, may this person not come back to me until they're fully healed. And you're not enlightened, clearly, if you think you can just pay your way. And if acting like nothing never happened is not an apology. I needed to hear that, and that like hit hard, because I tend to do that. Like, when people act like nothing happened, I'll be like, okay, they're just not good with words. They can't apologize, so I'll forgive them. And it's like, no, air signs, they need to tell you they're sorry. People need to say, I'm sorry. And they need to say, I'm sorry. And then the apology needs to come with change behavior. The best apology is change behavior. I am never going to get tired of saying that. I will die on that hill of the best apology is change behavior. Otherwise, it is meaningless. If your words and your behaviors do not align, you are full of shit. Now, I don't know who needed to hear that, but until you fix yourself, masculine, it ain't gonna work. Like, I'm sorry. Like, or until this masculine fixes themselves and you know whether they are some BS or not, female air signs, it ain't gonna work. It's not gonna work, and you need to stop making excuses for him or her, because they know exactly what they're doing. Someone got chilled. But it's the truth. Now, let's go into your career air signs, because I did this for Cancers, Pisces, and Scorpios. Fire and earth signs, you're reading it, depending how late I stay up, I might do it, or I might you're just gonna have to wait till tomorrow. Hopefully I don't get freaking flagged, because, all right, so you're gonna have some kind of money come to you at a vacation. Maybe you're gonna be playing some slot machines. Be ready. You're going to have a reason to celebrate. It's going to come out of nowhere. It's going to come quick after this period of being stagnant. Opportunity only comes and knocks once. You better take it, air signs. You're going to like it. And this is something you could have seen as a foresight. Don't lose your vigilance. If somebody betrayed you once, they're prone to do it again. So make sure you know who you're dealing with, who deserves a second chance, and who doesn't. Something you've been working hard on is going to come to you naturally. So I don't know what it is you're going to do out of impulse here, air signs, but it's going to work out for you. And it's going to happen at a celebration. Maybe you're going to win those holiday raffles or whatever. But keep these things to yourself. Do not let others know until things have happened and are set in stone. And you need to start a savings account. I don't know what it is that you're doing, que no andas ahorrando tu dinero, as if the economy is not gone to caca right now. Seas mamón. You don't got Jay-Z money, so aplácase. And the truth is, they don't even own that money. They end up having to give it back to the industry because of those horrible 360 deals they do, or all the money they end up investing in them when they're building them up. And also, like, what exactly is a philanthropist? Don't worry, I'll wait. To me, that sounds like a money laundering scheme. I think that is the biggest, like, truth we're going to find out before 2025 ends, is that Hollywood is just one big laundry RICO scam kind of video. All right, so snake, you're going to shed an old skin. You're going to have to be honest about a betrayal, or this person's going to have to be honest about a betrayal before they can come get near you, and you're going to have to stand your ground on your boundary, air signs. It is a boundary. They don't got to like the boundary, but they got to follow it, okay? Sage your space, be wise, listen to wise counsel, listen to your inner voice. The answers you seek are within you. And stars gazer, set your sights higher, look at the stars, talk to the moon. Go out at night, look at your telescopes, and that's when you're going to have your moments with your spirit team and God, air signs. And journal these things down. Some of you are going to be smoking the trees. You're going to be gardening while you're doing that. Surround yourself with protective energy. Before you do that, visualize yourself enclosed in a protective white light, and imagine that barrier growing bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, miles and miles and miles huge, so nobody can come and siphon you. Shield maiden. There you go. Shield yourself. Make plans and focus. What was I saying about putting your blinders on in the beginning of the reading? Baby, spirit is here. And if I'm not channeling, I don't know what is. But witch, be the light. Be the light. The inner wisdom's within you. Start working with your inner gifts. And do a water cleanse. And connect with your emotions. Water represents emotions. Like, some of you don't like to feel your feelings, and it's like, what? You need to. We are a soul having a human experience. And heart guardian. Love and let yourself be loved. Déjate querer. Don't turn away your chance at true love. Embrace the energy of peace. So you need to just remember, air signs, I keep saying this to you, air signs, don't confuse boredom with peace, because you all are used to the bullshit and the effery and the tomfoolery. You are getting a snapshot of what a quiet, peaceful life looks like. Accept it. Don't sabotage it. No te sabotees tú mismo, tú misma. Self-care messages before I give you your channeled ones, because I got a lot of content I gotta record. I gotta do Mercury retrograde, love stereo, and pickup piles. And to mention the podcast. No, hombre. Mucho cosas que hacer. All right. Prioritize your minds. Watch the clouds. So you got to look at the sky. You guys are air elements. So connect with your element. Connect to the sky. Work out outdoors. Do some jump rope. What was I saying about making a savings account? You need to balance your work and your life. Some of you are working too much. Others of you are not. We got to fix it, honey. Schedule a massage, self-care. Call your mom. Talk to her. Laugh a little. Love yourself. Self-care. Getting a massage or a spa day no te va a matar. Seek nature. What was I saying? Work out outside. Go connect with nature. Some of you are plugged in a little too much, or you're inside way too much, air signs. You need to go out. It's not normal for us to not have sunshine. What happens when we don't get enough sunlight? Some of us get depressed by that vitamin D deficiency. Practice optimism. Look for the silver lining in things. And don't be afraid to lose track of time. Like on the weekends, maybe turn off your alarm so you don't have to wake up to an alarm on Saturday and Sunday. Sleep in. It's good to let your body wake up on its own to its natural alarm. I forgot what it was called. Something like CADA or que sepa. It's like a rhythm that if you adjust, like your body will wake itself up naturally, because it's not normal to be waking up to a startling alarm or something like that. Like it does something to your cortisol level. So maybe some of you need to look at reducing cortisol. You're always stressed out, air signs. Confirmation. You're always on the go. Slow down. Life is a journey. Enjoy it. The channeled messages before I close this on off for my air signs. Give me that. And now I turn to you, light codes. So yeah, some of you are going to be getting some downloads while you're out sky gazing. Chris Brown type, anyway. It was in Aries. Someone's having a manic episode. Uma Thurman. It's going down. I've been putting spells on you. Rebuke it. Making your own rules and winning. Someone's a munch. Let them keep talking till exposure. A third houser, a Gemini. I love your aura and vibes. Queen Mary, low-key believes they can fight you. Okay. Maybe say so. You're my muse. Why do you love me? A Capricorn's going to expose them. Jackson, channeling hard. Gah. Your soul tribe is coming in. Pull back your energy from this frenemy. Take you on a cruise or a trip. Someone wants to take you on a cruise. A lawyer firm. Watch your drinks. What was I saying? Si no le contesto. She gets mad. Pinterest board. Write more, baby. Someone's on the deal at work. Clean your workspace. They're mad. God favors you. It all comes down to this. Hard. Stink like Sherlock. Webs and webs. This is the lesson. Rivera getting arrested. Someone last name Rivera's getting arrested. Says they're your friend, but nah. Flor. Start that business. Karmic is trying to go crazy, trying to find you. Web of lies. They try to bury you, but it didn't work. Paul Walls. Study transits, meaning astrology, where the planets are and how they go up against your chart and how they affect you. Reading each other's minds, sue them, sage your space. Ancestors are going to take them out. Bronze. I'm just being honest. They only got together to take you down. Keep your moves quiet. They're closer than you think. That Pisces is pressed. Neil, nursing major. They know you know. Los Angeles, the Hermit, trying to keep something hidden from you on Wednesdays. But, alright, signs that are going to be helping you out between now and Sagittarius season, air signs. Ay, quédate por atrás. A Gemini, somebody, a Taurus, a Virgo, and madre estoy ciega. An Aries, somebody born January 6th, January 2nd. Entonces otra vez. Gemini. It was a 1 over here. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm tired. You got an Aries, a Taurus, a Virgo, a Gemini, or somebody born in January, a Capricorn or an Aquarius, January 2nd, January 6th, that's Capricorn. February 6th, February 1st, that's Aquarius. June 2nd, June 1st, that is Gemini. So the air signs are here, Gemini and Aquarius for sure, along with Capricorn. But I'm going to leave it there, air signs. I hope these messages help you out, and bye-bye.